My name doesn't matter. Call me Rachel. I'm 32. We live in a small town outside of Austin, Texas. My husband Josh and I have been together for 6 years. We have a nice house, 2 dogs, and what looked from the outside like a perfect marriage. But this past winter, I cheated on him. Not with a coworker, not with a neighbor, with his father. Yes, that sounds like a bad plot from a trashy novel, but this is my life. And it started to unravel the day his mother died. It was January. Rare snow was falling across Texas. It was cold, bitterly so. People gathered in long black coats, heads bowed. Josh held my hand so tightly that my knuckles turned white. And beside him stood his father, Tom. Tom was in his mid-50s, broad-shouldered, strong, silver at the temples, his eyes intense. Until then, I hadn't paid much attention to him. He was distant, rough around the edges, quiet, a classic Southern man. Cigars, whiskey, hard looks, but that day he looked broken, shaken. His hands trembled when he held the urn. And when the service ended, he hugged me, not like a father-in-law, not like family, like a man needing warmth. And I let him. After the funeral, he started coming around more. He'd say he was there to help fix the sink, drop off groceries, talk to Josh about football. But then he'd linger in the kitchen. He'd say things like, "You look tired. Is Josh taking care of you?" And I'd smile, nod. But inside, I felt something else, like someone watching me a little too closely. Then came the night Josh left for work trip to Dallas. I was home alone. Tom called. "You okay being by yourself?" he asked. "Yeah," I said. "You want some homemade soup? I can drop some off." 30 minutes later, he was at my door. We ate in silence. He poured me wine, then himself. And then he said it. "You're a beautiful woman, Rachel. Josh is lucky." I blushed, laughed nervously. Then he reached over and tucked a strand of hair behind my ear, and I didn't pull away. That was the beginning. I told myself it was just grief, just loneliness, that I wouldn't let it happen again. But it did. In his truck, behind the grocery store, on the couch in his living room. He started texting me things like, "Did you miss me? Did you think about last night?" And I'd delete the messages. But yes, I thought about them. All the time. Josh had no idea. He was still the same. Sweet. Loving. He'd kiss me before bed. Whisper plans for a baby that summer. A baby. And I was sleeping with his father. The same man who whispered things in my ear that I never knew I needed. The same man who pulled my hair and said I tasted like sin. Guilt crept in at night, in the shower, when Josh was asleep next to me. When Tom sent me voice notes, I never dared play with the volume on. It wasn't love, but it was powerful. It was fire, and fire always burns. After that night, everything changed. We never talked about it. No, this was a mistake. No, this can't happen again. Just a look, a long, knowing look. He left my bed first, didn't say a word, got dressed slowly, as if it was nothing. I sat wrapped in the sheet, hands shaking. The next morning, Tom showed up like always, chatted with Josh about fixing the carburetor, brought donuts, acted like a father. But when I brought them coffee, he looked at me, and it was different. We were now partners in something dark, in something secret, something unspeakable. Josh remained blind. He talked about weekend getaways. He kissed my forehead. He said, "We should try for